Vinyasa flow level 1 to 2. Today's practice is all about motivation, perseverance. It's challenging, building strength mentally and physically, and just trying to tap into that empowerment, that personal power, that energy that resides within us. But sometimes when all the challenges of life are thrown at us, we can feel it depleted. So we are hoping to fire into that energy. So we are going to start today in Sukhasana. So I want you to lengthen your legs out in front of you, push your heels away from your body, draw your toes into your face, and then just gently draw your heels out to the side. Bring either your right heel or left heel in. Line your heels up in front of each other, and then just gently rotate your hips back. Your hips forward, and your tailbone back. We're going to adopt a mudra today, and the mudra is the Kali mudra. So Kali was the Hindu goddess, or is the Hindu goddess, who is fearless and strong and a bit of a warrior. So we're hoping to kind of invoke that energy for this practice within us. So I'm going to just show you how that is done before we get started. You're going to bring your hands to prayer, clasp them together, extend both of your index fingers pressed together, and we're going to play with the thumbs. So to start off with, we'll have the thumbs in the natural cross position, the way that feels comfortable and right. And you just have your hands resting down there. So when we come to the second part of our pranayama, our breathing exercise, that is what we're going to adopt. But for now, just have your hands placed wherever's comfortable, palms faced up. Just make sure you're nice and long in the spine. I always place a cushion under my bum when I'm meditating or sitting for my pranayama, and it just helps to give your spine a length. When you're ready, start to close your eyes down or find that dim gaze. And just start to notice the distractions that surround you. Those distractions are part of the challenges of life. Particularly some challenges that I find quite hard to deal with when you're living in a busy house. So let's just notice all the noises, the sounds, the bits and pieces that are going on around us. Perhaps strong smells, whatever it is, just draw it into your attention. Notice and just observe it all. So we've said that's one of the challenges. So what we're going to do is not ignore those things, accept that they're there, and just put them off to one side. And then we're going to start to just say hello to the body. Take an inventory through the body. So I want you to start the tips of your toes just now. Notice the ground beneath you. And then just start to work your way through your body, through your shins, your knees, and all you're doing is observing, noticing if there's any niggles, any tension, anything at all. Work your way through, observing without judgment, without too much detail being drawn in, until you get all the way to the crown of your head. And then we're going to shift our focus to our breath. So just start to notice the breath moving in and out of your body. That natural, organic, spontaneous breath that happens without even trying. At the moment we're not adjusting, we're just being with our own personal tide of breath. And just make sure the shoulders are soft, even though you've got that nice upright position, you're not holding tension in the top part of your body. Make sure your face is nice and relaxed. And then when you're ready, start to invite that breath deeper into the body. So just carving out a deeper breath. Soften the belly. And just be with that. So this morning's pranayama, or today's pranayama, is a releasing breath. The visualization I want you to imagine is a French press cafetiere. So when you press through the coffee, you have to go slowly, you have to go deeply, and just putting that firm pressure all the way down. There's no force, but you're just gently guiding it down. And that's what I want you to think about when you're exhaling. You're just breathing out while pressing the breath out and feeling that release. You might feel a wee bit of heat in the back of the throat. If that noise of that ujjayi breathing comes, that's absolutely fine. So when you're ready, empty your lungs. And then as you exhale, just press the breath out. And draw it through the back of the throat and press it out through the nostrils. Inhaling again. And then again, extending that exhalation. Just pressing it out, feeling the breath leave. And once you reach the bottom, you're ready to start to inhale. Soften the belly. And then again, pressing that breath out, feeling that exhalation leaving the body. And once you get to the bottom of that, I invite you to adopt your mudra, find that Kali mudra. Bring it into just below your breastbone, just where the solar plexus chakra is. And we're going to point our fingers, our two index fingers, up towards the ceiling. As we inhale, we're just going to brush with our thumbs, the knuckles of our thumbs, all the way up through that centre line of our body, brushing past our nose, our third eye, coming all the way up till we start to feel the backs of the arms stretching. And then as you exhale, you're exhaling through the mouth, pointing your fingers forward, almost like Charlie's Angel, feeling that stretch through the back of the shoulders. Once you reach the bottom of the exhalation, start to inhale and again, draw all the way up, harnessing that powerful energy, rising up, 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 long big inhalation in, and then you're exhaling again and you're extending through that exhalation, drawing those fingers out in front of you. And then again, we're going to go for one more powerful Kali breath. This time I invite you on the exhalation to sigh the breath out and just release anything that you do not need for the next 45 minutes to an hour of your practice. Just let go, sigh all the way out. And then gently just release the hands off to the side. Open your eyes when you're ready and just come back into the room. Take a moment to absorb the effects of your pranayama, your breathing. And then gently just start to unravel the knees, the legs, bringing yourself to face the front of the mat if you're not already there. Just pop your cushion or whatever you used off to one side, and we're going to gently come into a toe stand. So zip your legs up from the ankles all the way through to the knees. Option one is you stay here. You can even graze your fingers to the earth and just stay with here, getting that nice stretch to the toes. You can even just work the knees down if that feels good. Option two is you gently lift up and find that Kali mudra and stay here with stillness for the next 3 breaths. Option three is you're going to start to inhale. Peel your bum up and off your heels and rise all the way up to your tiptoes, the ball of your foot. And then as you exhale, again extend those arms out in front of you, slide the bum back and gently start to come back down to your toe stand. 2 more just like that. Inhaling, draw from the pelvic floor, those inner thighs spiral in to give you that power. And then you exhale and you extend the fingers forward. You sink the hips back and you come back to that toe stand. We've got 1 more. Inhaling, rising up, peeling up and off. And then as you exhale again, extend those hands forward. Come all the way back down again. Release your fingertips back down to the earth. So whatever option you're in, your fingertips are grazing the earth. Your next inhalation, you're going to start to lift the bum up, sit bones up, allow the heels to release back down to the earth and find that nice deep forward fold. Let go of all of that
toe stand action. Allow yourself to be soft. So remember, even we're in this powerful float, there is power in finding softness and balance. It is easy to burn out, but we don't want to do that. We want to stay balanced and even. When you're ready, inhale and spiral those fingertips all the way up towards the ceiling. Find that Kali Mudra again at the top of your head. As you exhale, those shoulders in line, anchoring through the left heel, you're drawing both shoulders over to the right hand side. Inhale, draw back up through centre, and then exhale and go over to the left hand side. Inhale, draw all the way back up and through, and then as you exhale, just fold your body forward. Release all the way back through to that forward fold. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, chest down, head down. Next inhalation, spiral all the way back up again. Fingertips reach. And then as you exhale, you're coming all the way down into your chair pose. If you wish, you can keep that Kali Mudra if your shoulders are happy. If not, fingertips are extending out in front of you. You're sliding your bum back and you're taking a gaze down and checking you can see your toes. So you're gluing the ankles together, softening the shoulders down and drawing the tail slightly under. When you're ready, on an exhalation, bring your shoulders down in line bring your arms down in line with your shoulders. Going to go for a right arm underneath the left arm for our eagle arms. Wrap them all the way round. Back of hand to back of hand is fine. You just want to feel that stretch across your shoulders. When you're ready, we're going to take these little pulsations. So inhale, draw up through the pelvic floor and you come up halfway, and then exhale and slide the bum back down. Inhale again, navel to spine, drawing up, and then exhaling and sitting back down. Inhale, last one on this side, and then exhale and sit back down into your chair, nice deep chair. Inhale and sweep those hands all the way open, and then exhale and let's release through our forward fold. Inhale, take that halfway lift. Chest draws forward, tailbone back, gazes down. Exhale and forward fold. Inhale, sweep up, reach up, anchor through the heels. And then as you exhale this time, you find that Kali Mudra and you come over to the left hand side, anchor through that right heel, shoulders in line. Inhale, sweep back up through centre. Exhale over towards the right hand side. Inhale all the way back up, and then exhale and slide back into your chair pose. Kali Mudra can still be there. Draw the hands down in line with the shoulders, and then we're going for the other side. So you're taking your left arm underneath your right arm till you feel that stretch. You're inhaling, you're coming halfway up. Little pulsation comes from the pelvic floor, and then you're exhaling and sitting down deep into your chair. 2 more, inhaling, rising up, and then exhaling and softening back down. Inhale again, lift it up, and then exhale and all the way back down. Release your hands, wait for the inhalation, sweep back up, and then exhale and pour your body forward like a waterfall, all the way down. That inhalation takes you to that halfway lift, and then you exhale, plant the hands, and step back to your nice long plank pose. Heels are over toes, shoulders are over wrists, and hands are spread really nice and wide. Take a breath in, draw the navel up, tuck the tail slightly under, drop the hips, and then as you exhale, soften those knees down. Walk those hands all the way forward. Bum over the knees, hips over the knees, hands stretched forward, and you're in your Anahatasana. Shoulders tight, lift your head up if that feels better. Or you can take your hands out slightly apart just to take the compression if your shoulders are tight. Take a breath in, here. Reconnect to that breathing. start to notice how your body's feeling with that fiery energy starting to course through. Connect your forearms to the floor and gently draw your chest and body through for your Sphinx pose. So we're starting to warm up our back. And tuck the toes and draw the legs back, just till you feel the fronts of your legs switch on. Invite the chest through with the gaze and take a breath into your lower back. Notice how that feels today. And as you exhale the next time, peel the chest back down, walk the hands back and find your cobra pose. So elbows are in tight, we've not got any wings out to the side. And then you're inhaling first of all to baby cobra, just testing the water. And then exhaling, releasing down. And if the invitation is there from the body, you're coming up maybe a little bit higher, but you're listening to your back, you're keeping your legs switched on, and then you're releasing back down again. Last one here, inhaling, coming up. And then exhaling and peeling back down. If your back is ready for your upward facing dog, rotate your hands back to your rib cage, spread them nice and wide. Inhale and push the mat away from you. Broaden the collarbones, soften the shoulders, take the gaze out in front. And then as you exhale, you tuck the toes or bring the knees down even. Lift back through the core and find your downward dog. Pedal it through. Start to explore your dog. Hands spread really nice and wide. Biceps drawn in towards the midline. And your head and neck are free. Shoulders, look at where they are they round your ears? Soften them down your back. And with your sit bones, push them